What's going on, Pre-PT Nation? It's Dr. Sean Brewer, the physical therapy application coach, and I'm excited to share with you today a video all about my top 4 tips for overcoming writer's block. For any of you who are still struggling with your PT cast or any supplemental essays, this video is going to give you some tips, tricks, and some encouragement to help you be able to get through this last push to complete your applications and get things submitted. So, tip number 1 is to take a break. If you find yourself struggling to get your essays completed and you feel like you've just hit a creative wall, sometimes you just need to take a step back and get some perspective. A lot of times when we're working through application season, we are working into fatigue more often than not. And as a result of that, more of the creative side of our brain is not as active because we are in more of a stressed out fatigue mode. And more of our primitive brain is active. So take some time, recharge your batteries. Usually that means doing something where you're not staring at a screen. So get off social media, get off of your phone, go do something outside to get more blood flow into your brain. Go exercise, go hang out with some friends, go out to eat, go spend time with your family. Whatever it is that fills your cup, go do something to kind of get your mind off of your application, and then you can come back and hit it hard. Tip number 2 is to read your essay out loud. This is something I do frequently with applicants that I coach, whether it's their PT cast or supplemental essays. Having an opportunity to listen to what you've written out loud can really make a big difference, and it can help you see where there's maybe areas of your essay that there's awkward wording, if you're being redundant and saying the same ideas over and over again, or if your content is just not interesting. If you aren't excited about your essay, then the other people who are going to be reading it probably won't be either. So make sure that you are writing something that's worthwhile, that makes sense, that's engaging, that isn't redundant, and that doesn't have any awkward sections where the wording just doesn't flow well together. So that's tip number 2. Read your essay out loud. Number 3 is to have a trusted family member or friend read your essay. This can be extremely beneficial if you've been staring at your essay and having the same sentences come to mind and you're not quite sure how to figure it out. A fresh set of eyes can always add some beneficial perspective. So I'll give you an example of this. Recently, I've run into a few issues with physical therapy application coach in terms of like the business side of things. And I was at a loss and wasn't sure what to do. And I had a conversation with one of my good friends and mentors, and he made a very simple suggestion that was exactly what I needed to hear. And just having someone with a different set of eyes and kind of looking at your problem with a different lens or your essay with a different lens can provide you with the perspective and the insight that you need to help get you out of a rut. Tip number 4 is to get a coach with experience to help you. And this is my personal favorite tip because here at Physical Therapy Application Coach, over the last 3 years, we've edited over 900 application essays. This is such an awesome experience for us guys because we have the repetitions. We have been able to get a system put together that helps us know what things work and what things don't work and how we can get essays completed as quickly and efficiently as possible. If you are someone who is struggling to get your PT cast or your supplemental essays completed, you definitely should look at getting a coach if you've used the other tips and you still feel like you're struggling. This is something that is so beneficial because it gives you an opportunity to work with people who have tons of experience and have worked with other applicants to help them successfully get into physical therapy school. So that's my recommendation number 4 is to get a coach. If you are looking to get help with your application essays, whether they be your PT cast or supplemental essays, please shoot us an email at the address found in the description box down below. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified when we drop new content, and you can also help us reach our goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers, which we're closing in on very soon. You should also subscribe to our free bi-monthly newsletter by clicking on the link also down below so that you can stay up to date with all things related to being a pre-PT and beyond. Thanks so much, guys. Hope this video is beneficial for you. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to work with many of you on your essays very soon.